This is lesson 6-8 for 5th grade, estimating decimal products and quotients. We're on page 217. Okay, today our focus is not going to be so much on actually solving these equations. It's going to be using an estimate to find out where our decimal place belongs. If you'll notice, they actually have the answers all filled out along the right-hand column. However, there's a catch. With the exception of this first one, none of the others have a decimal, and the truth is they all need one. So we're going to estimate to find out where that decimal belongs. Now, I'll walk you through the example to show you what they did here. Number one shows us 12.2 times 1.9. So to estimate, they said, well, 12, it's pretty close to 10. We'll make that a 10. And 1.9 is scary close to 2. It's as close as you can get using tenths. So their estimate was 10 times 2, which equals 20. Now, originally, this number over here was probably just 2, 3, 1, 8. And since our estimate was 20, the question was, where could we plug the decimal that would get our answer kind of close to 20? And in truth, with no decimal, it's 2,318, which is way far away from 20. If we put a decimal after the 1, we have 231, which is still over 200 away from 20. However, if we put that decimal after the 3 and before the 1, suddenly you have 23 and 1800ths, which is barely 3 wholes away from 20. That's really close. So they want you to use your logic and reasoning to find out where the decimal belongs. So according to our estimate, which is 20, our decimal point should be whatever's going to get us closest to 20. Let's take a look at number one for reals. So we have 17.4 times 97.5. Your brain should already be thinking, what's a nice clean number that we can round 17.4 to? 18 is still too messy for me to multiply in my head. Remember, you want something you can multiply in your head, preferably something with a 0 or a 5. So for 17.4, I'm going to round that to 20. And for 97.5, I bet a lot of you can already tell, yeah, that's really close to 100. So I'm going to round that to 100. So can we do this multiplication in our heads? Yes, we know this rule. All we have to do is multiply this 2 times 1, which equals 2, and then add in your zeros. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. So you're going to add in 1, 2, 3. So 20 times 100 equals 2,000. So now that we have an estimate here, we need to look at this giant number, which as it currently stands with no decimal is 16,965. We need to find a way to get this number closer to 2,000. Right now we're at 16,000. So we need to pick a spot, and you can try things out. You're using a pencil, right? So you can try different decimals out.